You know when you've lived at home for so long and you just can't wait to go to uni? And I feel sometimes when you're going to uni, right, it's easy to get into that mindset of, I'm at uni now, I've been at home all these years and I just can't wait to like have my own space and everything. But once you move out and you start like life on campus and stuff, you actually realize how much your family means to you. You actually start to miss the little things. Like for me, when I was at uni, I traveled a lot because I worked at the same time. Check out my university experience video. And I missed my family so much, like you have no idea. I missed home cooking. I missed my mum shouting my name all the time and not saying anything. She likes to do that, you know. She just shout my name like 100 times and not say anything. I missed my dad. I missed my siblings like taking my stuff. You miss the weird stuff. So make sure that you take something with you to remind you of your family. Take a picture or something. And also make sure that as part of your student loan you budget for visiting home as well, because when you're moving it's easy to get into the mindset of you're never going to see me again, but once you actually start life on campus you do realize that life is real and you actually do need the support of your family. So when you're budgeting for everything, budget for, I don't know, some money that you can use to go back home once in a while. And also it's good to sort of go back home once in a while and just interact with your family. Once you move out of your house into uni, you realize that some people do not have home training. That is literally when you realize that people do not have home training, and it's just a whole another set of madness. So if you think living at home is hard, you have no idea. Luckily for me, I didn't have to like live on campus and stuff, but some of my friends, they literally had horrid experiences. I've seen pictures of disgusting kitchens and stuff. Personally, I don't even think I would have survived on campus because I'm so OCD about stuff, and yeah, it just wasn't for me. Second tip I have for uni, make sure you go to the freshers fair. Get all the free stuff you can get. The free pizzas, the free pens, it goes a long way and it saves you a lot of money as well, especially in your first year of uni. Make sure that you meet your lecturers because you're going to need them a lot throughout uni. A lot of people don't get to know their lecturers. Personally, I didn't get to know mine till third year, and when I got to know them, they helped me a lot. Sometimes I'll do my essays, go to my lecturer, ask questions, redo it, amend it and everything, and it really helped. So definitely get to know your lecturers and your seminar leaders or whoever your teachers are, and make sure they know who you are as well, so that when you run into problems they're able to help you. Make sure you get an undergrad bank account. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember what mine was called. You get like free overdraft and all these perks, and you get a free roll card and a free NUS card and stuff like that. You sign up with a good bank that provides you with perks and stuff, because I had some good perks. But a lot of the banks have a lot of good offers on, so make sure that you sign up for one that has some really good offers. When your student loan hits your bank account, right, I know you get excited and you think the money is gonna last long. It's really not. So definitely try to budget and stick within that budget. It's easy to get carried away and splash on the things you don't need. Don't do that. Like, I've heard of people who literally splash their student loans on designer and then for the rest of the term they're eating Indomie. Where's the sense in that one? Don't be like that, you know. Don't be like that. Don't splash your money on some nonsense. And if you're a girl, I beg you, please don't spend your money on the man them. Like, seriously, don't be spending your money on guys at uni. Okay, so once you find out what lectures you have, I think usually at the back of the handbook it has a list of books that you're going to need. Make sure you purchase them. If you arrive on campus early and you get your handbook early, sometimes you can get the book at the library, which will save you a lot of money. Make sure that you keep track of all your lectures, your exams, every single thing. Don't be one of them people that turn out for exam at 12 when the exam was at 9. Like, it's not good enough. And I know people like to say first year doesn't matter, but first year really matters. If you are able to sort of go through everything in first year, work on your essay skills, work on everything, second second year and third year are going to be so much easier for you. Because with me, for example, I had the mindset that first year doesn't matter, so I didn't try my first year. I even thought second year doesn't matter, but it didn't, so I didn't try second year. So when it got to third year, I proper had to learn how to do everything. I only learned how to Harvard reference in third year. I only learned how to write proper essays in third year, and it was so much stress because I had to learn all of that whilst trying to get good grades on my essays and trying to do my dissertation and everything else. But had I actually taken time to learn it and perfect it in first and second year, third year would have been so much easier for me. So I know some people say first year doesn't matter, but use that as your chance to learn every single thing you need to succeed in second and third year. Make sure you get to your lectures, like seriously, don't miss lectures. Don't. Get a part-time job if possible, ideally something related to whatever it is you want to go into after uni. It's a lot easier to find a job after uni if you already have work experience. If it's possible to find a part-time job, make sure you find one. I really want to encourage you to do the best you can at university. I can't stress this enough. I know some people go to uni looking for husbands and all types of craziness, but I feel like uni is the time for you. Uni is your time. Uni is the time for you to explore, the time for you to learn about yourself, who you are, what you like, what you're willing to stand for and what you're not willing to stand for. It is not the time for you to be cooking, what's that thing they call it? Mac and cheese. It's not the time for you to be making mac and cheese in some chewing gum boy's kitchen. Really, it is not the time for you to be doing someone's laundry. Like some of you, when you were living at home, you were not even doing your own laundry, but on campus you're doing someone else's laundry. Really, it's not the time for you to do that. It's not the time for you to be playing wife for anyone. It's the time for you to explore, enjoy yourself, get to know yourself, meet people your age, learn and build on your skills, gain a qualification and take that on to somewhere else. Because I've heard so many stories. Like a few years ago I heard a story about I think a girl that was in uni, and there was some sort of fight over a guy and she ended up stabbing the guy or the girl or something and ended up in jail, and then the guy ended up with someone else. It doesn't make sense. Make sure that you find good friends to hang out with and you make sure that you're always in a good situation. There is no need for you to be fighting over any guy. Like, guys are not worth it. One thing my dad told me, and he always says, at every level of your life you meet a different kind of guy. Like when you're in secondary school is a completely different level, when you're at uni is a completely different level, when you finish uni is a completely different level. Like, do you know what I mean? As life goes on you climb. So at uni, make sure you're focusing on your books and everything else, which is exactly what your parents sent you there for. Not even for your parents, for you as well. Make sure you stay safe. Honestly, make sure you stay safe. And mental health is so important at university. Wow, I think I'm going to do a video on university and mental health. I have all these like uni videos in my head that I want to do, so I think I'm going to do all of them and get it out of the way, and then my channel can move on from uni to something else. But mental health at university is so important. Like, you need to make sure that at all times you're communicating with your lecturers and with your parents and with your friends. If you're stressed, let people know that you're stressed. If you're struggling, it's okay to say you're struggling with the work or anything. Don't keep it all in. Mental health at university is very important, and I know that a lot of universities are putting into place like measures to help students. So if you definitely find yourself struggling, make sure that you shout that you're struggling, because it is actually very real. I struggled with depression at uni because I really felt behind and I didn't know how I was going to even catch up. I was only able to sort of overcome all of that because I communicated with my family, I communicated with my lecturers, and I had support. And it would have been very hard for me to come out of that phase had I not had the support I had. So definitely make sure that you communicate. If you're struggling, communicate. If you have an issue, communicate. If you don't understand something, communicate. And remember, like, you're paying 9k a year, you're paying the lecturers a lot of money, you're paying that uni a lot of money, and it is their responsibility to make sure that you have the best. So make sure that you claim what is yours because you're paying for it. So this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.